Started. Not sure what stage. Probably PS2.
Most likely PS2.
But can't say for sure. Yeah, that's what I expect. So this should be, I mean, it's a game of range, obviously. Byleth the distance demon, however, Robin has a bit more along that. But see these arc fires early, the rack of damage so quick. Lily, I think that's a stock right there. That is an early stock here. That Levin there is just always a big threat, terrifying to get hit by. But this Byleth racks up damage fast, and you gotta watch out for some of the moves because not quite, but they can kill right back real early. So early stock, but Chris not taking any percent as he evens this up. One more solid hit, and this is an even game for him. He's not running away from him at all yet. Although Lily out of arc fire, out of up B, she's running out of resources. Oh, that up B recharge. But the longer Lily holds onto the stock, the worse it gets. She can play this so safe right now to rack up that little bit of damage. Even that fair not taking it out. Up B not gonna be, that up B is. Oh, but the second up B saving him. This is a rough spot for Chris. He's gonna have to find something soon if he wants to bring his play back here. That they're just barely missing. That tether, I swear to God, that tether sometimes just decides it doesn't want to work. Oh, and that down smash, 168. That is disintegrated off the side, off the top. But yeah, that tether, I swear, sometimes it can save you from literally anywhere, and sometimes it just decides it doesn't want to work. I don't see what you expect. Yeah, that seems about right. Sometimes it's hard to use. Oh, but that down smash gonna be enough out of that arc fire. That arc fire is a constant deadly threat. Any percent, just either you're gonna rack up insane amounts of damage or you're gonna get those kills. It's not something you want to get hit by if you're Chris here. This is slowly looking a little worse and worse for Chris, but he has always been this. Byleth is always a threat. One good hit and Lily can be down on her last stop. But that 11th down throw, that's one of the things you love to see from Robin. That's one of the things. I mean, maybe a zoner, but having those item play, the books, the sword, everything. Yeah. It's so many things you have to keep track of. Even when she runs out of her resource, that's just a new resource for her to use, and it's just something that you always got to be worried about.
Yeah, even without resources, Robin is still a threat.
Yes. Robin is always a threat, no matter where we're at. But yeah, that was a pretty dominant showing from Lily there. One stock from Chris, but he's gonna have to make some adjustments to find something here if he wants to hold this back. Looks like we are small battlefield. Okay. Go! And we are these I want to say Arc Thunder, the big Thunderballs, just kind of covering a lot of the stage here, keeping control. Big threat. That Arc Fire. The fact that Arc Fire activates on shield is crazy. I don't know why they decided to design it that way. Sometimes some of the things Robin can do is ridiculous for a low tier character. But Chris going off too far. Really good reversal from Lily there with that look back air. That shield just barely on. This is just not a good spot for Chris here. You've got to find something to get off this ledge because these fires will drop. But we see the moment she uses that fire, he is back on stage. You see her charging again that Arc Thunder. We don't see a lot of the other Thunder options out of her, but I think that Arc Thunder, that stage control, that high damage. But Ledge Trump up B from Chris, that is going to be a really solid stock there. Similar spot to last game, I'd say, but definitely about to say a bit of momentum on Chris's side, but Lily fighting that back air again to close it out. So Chris is just gonna. This is just a rough spot against the zoner. She can just play it safe. She can just take her little hits and rack up that damage, and then Chris has to be the onus is on him. Find these spots, and that's rough. That can be rough. we're seeing it right here. Lily not even feeling the need to try and go off an edge guard. It's just these fires at ledge, and it's just not a lot Chris can do until she's out of that fire. Thunder I thought that Thunder was going to hit, but that back air is going to connect, and Uppy not quite getting ledge. That's a good up smash for Chris, but not quite enough to take it. Robin, I think, relatively heavy, if I remember correctly, on the heavier end of things. So that up smash managing to hold on to that up smash. That one is going to take it. We're in a better spot than last game for Chris. He's just going to have to find the hits, but that one arc fire, that's all it takes sometimes.
That so far looking pretty dominant for Lily.
Yes, Lily is definitely looking in the driver's seat here, but like I've said with Byleth, you will get the right conversions, you get the right follow-ups, and that damage can rack up fast if you're Byleth. All of those moves can be. He's one of the less complained about DLC characters, but in the end, he's still a DLC character, and so
one of the more honest DLCs, but still DLC nonetheless.
Still DLC nonetheless. That up B, threatening early stocks, down smash, down air, any of the down moves. That axe is so crazy. I don't know why it's so strong sometimes.
It's DLC. That's what I say.
Yeah, that's fair. You could. It's always a great excuse. You know, you worry about something. It's just DLC. But yeah, looks like we're waiting for the win. And we're already into it. Even about 30% on this. Not quite sure how we got there, but that is all right. Are seeing a little bit of that, the Thunder out from really the smaller ones. I knew the names at some point. I'm just dropping it right now. Oh, the arrow not quite catching. Yeah, it's just. I mean, this is a good start from Chris here, but we'll see if he can hang on to it. Maybe that S smash, but not getting punished for it. These nairs. That nair is so crazy to give to a Swordy. You give a Swordy Palutena nair. I don't know why we need to do that. But I guess he needs it.
Yeah.
Escaping the fire at ledge this time, not getting caught there. He knows if he's caught there, that is basically a death sentence. Lily is just on top of those. Lily is not going to let you get off that ledge that easy. We have seen her run out of fire so many times. Late up air and the back air is. Robin's just egregious sometimes, I swear. That nair in a bad spot. And the second one, she's out of up B here. But the air dodge is enough to bring her back. Alright, great start from Chris here. This is exactly what he needs. He needs to be on top of things and stay on top of things. Because once you let the zoner run away with it, it's really hard to catch that up. Waiting out some of those fires, kind of trying to waste out that resource. It's a good opportunity for Chris to maybe stay off ledge a little bit. And there is the fire gone, but that's going to kill. So we are back to an even game here. Only 7% on Lily after that first kill. Gonna go to the nair, not quite covering it. That Arc Thunder does a lot of shield damage, honestly. Sometimes I forget how much of a threat that can be on shield. She had 11 combo going there for a second, but not quite able to follow up on it. And maybe she somehow heard me talk about her only using Arc Thunder, because we're seeing so many of the little Thunders right now, and they're working out. Yep. Like I said, that one arc fire, you're either taking at least 40% or you're just dying off of it. It's so crazy how good that move is. If it wasn't limited, I feel like Robin would be top 20.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite that much, I might beat it as much, but Chris taking that stock, back to an even game here. He is taking the early percent on this stock, so if you're him, you're hoping to keep that momentum going. I think when you're Byleth in this match, it's a momentum game, and once it swings in your favor, you got to take as much of that as you can. Jab on the shield. Starting to see the up air there, though it might have been a DI thing. I don't know if it would have connected there. I also might be overestimating how early that kills. The down tilt up air is scary from Byleth. from Lily. As she...
The
but
down
catching
smash
her
into
with that down smash. That is a solid. Only 50% of the last stock. Things look good for Chris here. Maybe we're seeing a momentum switch. Maybe this is the moment we can see Chris start finding his footing and find something to get going in the next few games. Or, I mean, he's in the spot where he has to take 2. So one small mistake and that can all go down the drain. But if that game's anything to go off of, he can definitely close it out here, and it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, I don't think we're going to see any character switches from either. We're back to PS2.
for game 4.
That makes sense. This is Lily's counter pick. She wants some of that space again. The bigger the space, the better off I think she is as Robin here. Oh, and yeah, Darkfire's already at 56%. It is a grim start for Chris, but we'll see if he can find it. I guess PSP not bad for Byleth either. Some of this wall recovery he has the option of getting. Sending the other way seems like we expected. Not quite getting to get off that. That Levin knocking him off ledge. That could have been bad. And we are. Yeah, I mean, he's finding some percent here, but he's got to
find more.
He's got to find something. Lily out of fire at the moment, so something doesn't get back. I'm not quite sure. Something. That nair, I don't know why that's an angle nair sends that. I don't understand why that they decided it needed to send downward. But that nair, only 33% on Lily. This is not a great spot for Chris. We're back to just whittling away at him now, and he needs to find the momentum. He needs to make the pendulum swing his way, and this could be it. Nope. Get that back here, but no, isn't able to follow up off. Fire jab, not much as Chris kind of manages to get past the fire on ledge. Down air with wrong sword. That was Levin. That was a death right there. That was Levin. Out of up use, but we know that recharging fast, but she's in a bad spot here. Nope. He has enough to make it back here. It is wild to me that she made it back from there. I thought that might have been hit. Levin sword out of action again. With the stage control, she can just kind of sit back and make the rest of the charge. Up B, gonna be enough to do it. I thought that might grab 2 stage or something, but it is not. And now 2 stocks up from Lily. But here we go with Chris taking that stock. If he can find that momentum, if he can get something going, this could even up real quick. Just 11 sword damage. Oh, missing the second arc fire though. That is, I think, the first time we've seen that from her this set. Not much to do there, trapping that shield. Looking for that up B spike, looking for something, but that Thunder off stage gonna close it out. That is a
3-1 for Lily.
Yeah, and all 3 of the games she won were strong showings. Other than that game